Hello everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com, and this is a Monday update. It looks like we got our up move as I expected. I actually did think that possibly they would actually go a little bit lower first in the morning, kind of gap down, and then move back up. So I was wrong on that. I did think that we would go down to I thought we would go down here at least to 1270 and then turn and go back up, but we didn't. In any case, I was expecting to move up. So at this point, being that tomorrow is the first of the month, 1st of February, there'll be new money in the market, I'm sure. Usually the first of the month of many months of the year, it's bullish. So I do expect our C wave up to happen with basically, if we look at this here on a 15-minute chart, I think this was an A wave and we made a B wave here, and there's a possibility that it could go down a little bit lower. I did see a couple of fake prints there into the close that would put it down about right here. I think that they were at, let's see, I think they were at 128 something. I have to look again on that. So there's a possibility that it could go down in the morning. Let me refresh this here on Cobra's site. Come on. And, well, anyway, there's a possibility that we could go down. Do understand here on the 30-minute chart we are looking to be overbought and ready to go down, but this is only overbought here on this MACD histogram bars here. It's not overbought on the MACD moving average lines. We are still oversold here. See how we went all the way down to negative 5.0 and we're rising back up to negative 2.5. I think if this dips down, it'll dip down low just a little bit, then go right back up again. And I think that that's on the histogram bar, so this would kind of dip down. If it dips below zero at all, turns and goes back up. If it would put in a higher low than this major low right here on these histogram bars. So this would continue up and move up and at least get up here to positive 2, positive 2.5. I'm guessing that it should get up that high, maybe a little higher, which again would take the market up here to at least this 1290 at this point. There's a lot of resistance there at that 1290, but the fact that the ES is right now trading about 5 or 6 points lower than the SPX, so the futures are trading a little bit lower. Here lately they have been in sync with each other. I've noticed that the ES and the SPX have been about the same level, but sometimes they get out of sync. And right now the ES is about 5 points lower, I believe 5 or 6 points lower the last I looked. So that would indicate that I'm looking for around the 1288 to 1291 area, which is the 50% and 61.8% retracement on the ES. So if the SPX is still 5 points higher, then it's possible to go up here. I'm not saying it's going to happen, okay? I'm not saying it at all. We should get resistance right here at this 1290, but it is still possible that if it's a C wave, if it's a powerful C wave, and we had our A here and we're backing down for a B, it's very possible they could go up here and come somewhere in this area right here, just under this 1300, and fake everyone out, but still remain and put in a lower high than this 1302. I say that because there was a fake print, but again, I don't know if it was a fake print or just a late fill. Friday, but this was Friday, and it showed the SPY at 1:30:01 in the after hours. Now, the equivalent here of this 1302.67 on the SPY I think that was 130.33. So 130.33 cents is the equivalent to this. So 130.01 would be 32 cents lower than that, which would be somewhere here in this area right here. That would be a pretty powerful, rebound, with A, B, and a C, and it really kind of matches up. But I don't feel like it's going to get that high. But the fact that the ES and the SPX are kind of out of sync right now, it's possible that the ES could simply go up there to 1290 area, maybe 1291. And if you compared it to the SPX, what we're looking at right now, the SPX could be 5 points or 6 points higher. So it could be trading at 1296 or 97. Again, I don't think that that's going to happen. But I'm going to be watching the ES closely because that's what I'm really looking for. Regardless of where this SPX hits, I think the ES will give us our clue, the futures. So if you keep your eye on the futures and see where they go, and I'm looking for 1288 to 1291, which is 50 or 61%, 61.8% fib level retracement. So where they correlate and match up with the SPX, I don't know, because they're out of sync right now. Sometimes they're dead on, right in sync of each other, but they seem to be a little bit off right now. So you look at that. You look at this here on the 60-minute chart. You can clearly see we're still oversold here, negative 2.5. You would expect it to at least go back up here to 2.5 again, positive. Put in, go back up here, at least put in some type of positive tower, especially with a bullish first of the month tomorrow, statistically at least. And then down here, we're, just working our way back up. You would expect it to at least get up here across the 50 or at least tag it. But I think it's going to cross it. That's what I think is going to happen. And when you look at this, and you look at this trend line that's drawn in, a back test of this trend line would obviously be higher than 1290. So if this thing went up and chopped along this trend line, there's a very possibility it could go up as high as 1295 or 1296 and be the equivalent of somewhere in that range of 1288 to 1291 on the ES. So we got to keep an eye on that. That possibility is there. And so, I know we're looking for it just to go up to 1290, but that just doesn't seem like a far enough C wave to me. If this whole move up here was an A and this is a B, and again, possibly in the morning, because I did see a print down around here on the at the end of the day on the SPY. I think it was, let me get you the exact level here. I'll have my laptop shut down, so I have to just open it up here. Let's see. Okay, 127.70. Yes, 127.70. 127.69. Okay, so that's the print. So 127.70. So that's about 1277 or something like that. So somewhere in this, or just under 1278. That's, I've seen, fake prints of that twice throughout the day. So there's a possibility that this could be an A, and this could be some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. I don't know. In the morning, maybe something here and up, then back down. It's a possibility because look at the 15. It could roll down, put in a higher trough low to put in positive divergence. I don't know what kind of news is coming out tomorrow, but whatever it is, it could cause a little bit more selling, and then it turns and goes back up as this gets reset and tries to pump back up. Remember, it's only at 0 right now. And look where it was. It was at -4. If we see this thing go up here to at least positive 2, maybe positive 3 or even 4, I don't know how high it's going to go, but at least positive 2, it should do that. So maybe it tips down, goes to negative 2, goes back up. This is just speculation. I'm just based upon this. If it does go down here and hit that early morning fake print, I do believe at that point it'll rally back throughout the rest of the day, simply because this would be oversold, running back up on the 15. At the same time, the 30 would probably dip down here, be oversold, and want to rip back up higher, circling back up. And at the same time, the 60 would maybe, again, drop down here a little bit. It wouldn't drop very far, and it would still want to go back up. So when you'd have the 15 and the 30 and the 60 all lined up being oversold and wanting to go back up, that would provide you with the push up to back test this trend line right here. And you can see it here. He's drawing it right here as well. Draw it on up here. You draw it on up here. And where do we go? You keep on going. Depending upon the time that you hit it, you back on a C wave, you could expect 1294 to 1296, which very well could be the 1288 to 1291 on the ES. So I know that seems high, but you know, that's just what it's showing me. So there's that, and then there's also, like I said, the fake print on the close Friday showing 130.01 on the SPY, which the SPY runs a little bit higher than the SPX. So I don't know if 130.01 is going to match up with 1300. It may not. It may fall short. It may be, you know, maybe 1296 or 1297 matches up with that. It's hard to say on that one, because they do run a little bit off. So like if we're looking at this level right here, where it closed, you go over here and you got 120 or it'd be 128.6 on the SPY. So did we close at that level? You know, I think we did. I think we were closing right at that level. So right now we're, you know, we did 128.68 or something like that. So yeah, so I guess they're running pretty close to each other. Sometimes they diverge as well. The SPY runs a little higher, but in this case they're not. So maybe it doesn't get to this fake print. Maybe it only goes to this 1296, 1297, based upon this trend line coming popping back up. So that would be what I could see here in the market. Would be possibly some early weakness in the morning, maybe off some numbers, some news or whatever. Pop back down here, put in a higher low than this 1275. Not breaking this 1275. Do that. Oversell this 15. Cycle it back up. Okay. Which would again let this dip down and then come back up. At the same time, on the 30, same thing. Let it sell down, dip below to recycle back up, because it's way oversold here, as you can see, okay, on these histogram bars. Not histogram bars, moving averages on the MACD. And again, at the same time on the 60, you know, maybe dip down here a little bit and then finally pop up into the later part of the day after the volume dies off. So that would be my speculation as to where it's going to go. So that could take us Tuesday and into Wednesday. And by Wednesday, I think we're going to peak. And I think Thursday's jobs numbers are going to shock the market or something. I don't know if it's a jobs numbers or not, but something. You know, they'll manipulate that every which way they want. Whenever they decide to do it, they'll decide to release bad numbers when they finally, you know, want the market to crash. They'll just release the real numbers. They don't even have to fabricate them. Just, hey, here's the real numbers. It's the first time you get it, folks, because the rest of the time we've been lying to you. So, you know, we all know that. So all you got to do is release the real numbers, and that'll cause the market to tank. But that's what I see in the charts right now. The charts have been working pretty good right now. We know that they only work for a limited amount of time, and then as soon as you think you get a grasp on it, boom, they don't work no more. So, but right now they're working. So, but that's just the way that they play the game. They let you think that it's working, and for a while, and you get used to it, and then they sucker you in and take your money and go guess the charts. But for right now, they seem to be working. So if we're looking at the daily chart, we'll do this last thing and we'll finish up. Same thing here. I said I compared this over to this pattern right here, and it looks very similar to me. We had this down move. We had a up move today. I expect an up move like this tomorrow, and I don't know if it's going to take. If it depends on where it hits tomorrow. If it hits it tomorrow, hits that target upside anywhere between 1288 and 1291 on the ES, then you can expect Wednesday to be down like that. But if it does not do that, if it falls short of that, then Wednesday might put in a spinning top or something with the topping tail, and then Thursday be the down day. But in this case, this red bar would be the equivalent of Friday, and then this is today, Monday, and I expect Tuesday to look similar to this. And I don't know if Wednesday's going to be the down day or Thursday, but come next week, I think we're going to see a major crash. We're getting ready to hit a wave 3 down, folks. Wave 3 of 3, and it's going to be ugly. We're in major wave 1 down, I believe. Major wave 1 might take us from here down to that 1060 fake print. I don't know. But in this major wave 1, we're going to have 5 waves in it. And of course, this whole move up from the March 2009 666 low up to this 1303 is primary wave 2. Well, primary wave 3 is what I believe we're in. And that could go down to our fake print of 2016 on the SPY, about 200 on the SPX. If that plays out, I don't know if that's going to play out or not. That's crazy. But that's 2,000 on the Dow. That's just nuts. That's a total economic meltdown. I hope that doesn't play out, folks. But, we don't know. So, but anyway, inside there'll be all kinds of bounces along the way. We just get to play it as we see it. So for now, I'm looking for up again tomorrow, possibly Wednesday with the spinning top, and then down either Wednesday or Thursday and into Friday. And then next Monday, don't forget the Legatus pilgrimage is the 3rd through the 5th. So when the gangsters cash all their checks that they stole from the American public and funnel the money through the Vatican and the secret bank systems that they have there, it'll be time for them to dump the market. So, so they can take that money and buy back up our assets at dirt cheap prices at 10 cents on the dollar later on. So we know the game now. So anytime after the Legatus pilgrimage is over, you can expect the market to crash. It's a turning point. So anyway, that's it, gang. Good luck to everyone tomorrow. So just hang tight. If you are a bear, you're already stuck short, hang tight. I don't think we're going to take out this top. We might get close, but I don't think we're going to take it out. But the wave down coming after this is going to be nasty. Wave 3 will be ugly. I think it's going to start Thursday. It's just my estimate. But I could be wrong on that. It might not start till Friday or even Monday. But if it starts Thursday, it's going to carry into Monday and Tuesday next week. Monday can be the Black Monday that we're looking for. I really think that could happen. So, okay. Good luck again. See ya.